Sorry, go ahead.
Welcome to InterviewMe. It's on SuperJeenius' channel, but that's because my computer's stupid.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, we've been spending the last hour trying to fix my computer. Maybe even a little bit more than that.
I think 2 hours, probably.
Yeah. And it just wasn't working out, so we decided to just go through his computer.
Basically. Also,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I sound like crap. I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm trying to be quieter.
Yeah. So, if he sounds or is hard to understand, it's only because
It's only because I'm sick. It's not because I have any sort of speech impediment or anything. No. Definitely not.
Horrible. Well, first of all, how are you?
Besides being sick, I'm pretty okay. Class was canceled this morning, so I've had a nice relaxing day for the most part. How about yourself?
I'm good. For those of you who haven't ever seen the show before, you can just send your questions into the chat after all the other questions are done. After all my questions are done, I'll let you guys go crazy all over the chat. And
sounds like a plan.
So, the section I have for Jake is mostly Let's Play. There's a few things I have to do with co-ops he's done. Probably most commonly Battletoads. And then the final section will be his catchphrases. So we're going to start off with the first section of this, which is the Let's Play section. How long have you been doing them for?
Well, let's see. We started back in April of 2000. That must have been 2010. What was it really 2010 or was it 2011? Oh my gosh, I have to look now. It's been at least a year, so it must have been 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. April of 2010. April 16th to be precise. So coming up on 2 years. That's a lot of years. Kind of. So, yeah, with a couple large breaks in there. So, I mean, like, consistently, probably a year and a half? I would guess, somewhere around there.
Before going to my next question, everybody loves your picture.
Oh, well, and you thought they wouldn't. I have good taste.
You are working on Final Fantasy IV. How is that going for you?
It's alright. It's nearly done from what people have been telling me. I'm about to start the final dungeon. So, yeah, wow. It's only been since September that I started that, I think. So, yeah, that's still 5 months. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been nice to experience it for the first time. And then being able to experience it and have other people vicariously experience it again for the first time through my videos is just really... It's an interesting feeling. I just hope my reactions are up to par for them. That's my main fear. So it's a lot of fun, though.
What is your biggest challenge so far while doing this LP?
Not knowing where to go and remembering what to do and everything is by far the hardest challenge, especially just in any blind Let's Play, but especially this one for some reason. I mean, Final Fantasy VI, it was a lot easier to navigate around, I suppose. I don't know if the game was more modulated or what, but I just felt like I always had something to do. Final Fantasy IV, I've been getting lost many, many times, and that's part of the reason it's taken so long, and sometimes there's not uploads for a while, is because I feel like I don't even know where to begin next episode, so I try to plan it out and read over comments and that kind of stuff. It's a challenge, but it's rewarding in and of itself.
What do you think is more fun to do? Blind Let's Play where your fans are helping you out, get through the game and just telling you like little cool things that you can do, or an LP that you actually know like inside and out, like for instance your Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Which one's more fun? They're very different things. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure I can say what would be more fun. I guess a blind Let's Play might be more fun because it's experienced a game that you've never experienced before. So there's something to be said for that. I mean, it's an experience in and of itself, as opposed to Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is more of, I already know it's going to happen, I know it's going to happen every episode, so it's not so much about my reactions as about me trying to be funny. So, I don't know. They're very different beasts. That's like, which is more fun, a roller coaster or one of those things that drops you really fast and then you fall down to the bottom and then you stop. They're both really fun, they're just different.
Yeah. What is wrong with my computer? Okay, never mind. We're good. My computer was freaking out. Welcome to what we've gone over for the last 2 hours, guys.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
Welcome to my life. Is it better because everybody's seeing your true reaction to the game, do you think? When it comes to a blind Let's Play? Because, like, when you're doing an LP, you know, like, your reaction, unless something really extremely bad happens, or extremely, like, lucky happens, like, you don't have that reaction of first time playing it.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of knowing what your audience is watching your videos for. I mean, a Super Mario Galaxy 2 that I know very well, people are watching it for good skill and me being weird and funny like I normally am, and that kind of thing. And while people watch my Final Fantasy videos mainly for an entirely different reason, which is they've played the game, they've played it to hell since they were kids, and everything that happens in the game is very known to them. Like, there's not really any more surprises, and they've kind of forgotten how they felt the first time they played it. So my entire goal when I started Final Fantasy VI back in March of 2011 was hopefully people can watch this and relive the memories and reactions they had for the first time that they played the game, while getting to play it and play it for myself, which was neat. So, yeah, I feel I kind of derailed that question, but I'm sorry.
It's okay. That was just kind of like a side thing, something you said that really caught my attention.
Yeah, I just feel like I do them for different reasons.
Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is one of the other ones that you're currently working on. What has been the best moment of this LP so far? Or something that really, yeah, something that really sticks out to you.
You know, I'm not sure what would be my favorite part of the Let's Play. I mean, the green stars in general are always a lot of fun to collect, just because they're so crazily hidden. I guess that could be my favorite part. Other than that, actually, no, I'll tell you exactly what it was. It was getting all 110 purple coins on the Rainbow Slide Galaxy on my very first try. That was by far the coolest thing that I feel I've done in the entire Let's Play, and that's something that I will take away from it. Not only because I did it, but because I have it on film, so I have proof. So that would be my favorite.
That is highly understandable. What made you want to go after the green stars after you quote-unquote beat the game?
I could give you the short answer, I can give you the long answer. The short answer is I didn't 100% the game. So I felt like I should do the green stars as well, because if I don't, I haven't actually completed the game. There's way more stars than just 120 to get. Other than that, however, the long answer is a lot of people do Let's Plays of different calibers, you might say. There's the blind Let's Play, where you just play through the game for the first time and you get your reactions down. And then there's the Let's Play where you're just trying to be funny and you don't necessarily worry about how skilled you are in your gameplay or anything like that. And that's just the kind of casual. And then there's the people who do 100%. And my personal preference is to go big or go home, you might say. Do 100% and do everything, or play it blind and get your reactions on camera. So this was not a blind Let's Play, therefore I feel obligated to 100% it.
Mm-hmm. That's understandable. What green star are you most worried about getting, or one that you think will frustrate you the most?
There's one in Stone Cyclone Galaxy. It's the one that it's above the talk spots that goes in a complete 360 degree after you get off the moving circular spinning platforms. I still have no idea. Well, okay, I know you can triple jump and get it, but when I got it for the first time, I had absolutely no idea how in the world you were supposed to get it. I was trying for 30 minutes or so. It ended up, I got it by lawn jumping onto the talk spots as it was... Sorry. Lawn jumping onto the talk spots as it was flipping over, and I managed to, like, catch momentum off of the talk spots and start spinning in circles all 360 degrees around this platform. So I'm falling, but I'm never actually hitting the ground, and I'm gaining speed, and I end up flying into the green star after doing like 5 revolutions around this platform. And that's the only way I've ever gotten it, so I guess that's the one I'm most worried about, is actually having to do it legit.
Let's see. The next question. Out of all the Let's Plays you've done so far, which one really sticks out to you as being something that was more challenging for you as a Let's Player?
More challenging. I suppose that would be Banjo-Kazooie, because there was so much prep that went into each one of those episodes, because that was like a faux speed run of an LP. Like, I tried to show off really good gameplay and everything as well as being funny. And in some aspects, like in some levels, I just completely failed. But in some levels, namely Rusted Bucket Bay, I actually succeeded very much, which was rewarding, but it was very difficult to try to keep that up for as long as it took. And while the Let's Play was only like 17 or 18 episodes long, it still took me like 3 months to do, just trying to keep up the motivation and all that kind of stuff. So that'd probably be the hardest one I've done.
Is there one Let's Play that you wish you could go back and redo, either because it was fun or you didn't like the ending product?
Link to the Past, hands down. I mean, I would challenge you to try to find a Let's Player who wouldn't say they wanted to redo their very first Let's Play. It's just, you're still finding yourself. You're still getting screen time, like hours behind the microphone and stuff, trying to find your comfort level, etc. And it's just, the first one's always awkward. So, yeah, I would redo that one. I've considered it. I haven't actually done anything about it yet. I might redo it someday. But, bye, Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Bye, Patrick. So yeah, if I was ever to redo one, that would probably be it.
What made you want to start actually doing Let's Plays?
I'd been watching them for a number of months, and I just thought it'd be fun. The first Let's Play I ever watched was, I think, Nintendo Capri Sun's Banjo-Kazooie. I found a random episode of that while watching some other gaming video that had nothing to do with Let's Plays at all. And I'm like, oh, Banjo-Kazooie? I love Banjo-Kazooie. So I had to check it out, and then I proceeded to go home and watch every episode of it up till then, and that's kind of how it started. And then I just kept on watching, finding more people I like to watch, and eventually I was like, I might be able to make these. I'll try it out. Sure, why not? So, yeah, long story short, slippery slope is what happened.
Was there one person that you really could say inspired you to start Let's Playing? Would that be Nintendo or somebody else?
It would probably be Tim. I mean, he was the very first person I saw, which is a stereotypical answer for a lot of people. But, yeah, he's the very first person I saw. He's who got me into it. So, I guess he would be my inspiration. I mean, he's a great guy, great Let's Player, and I still enjoy watching him. So he clearly has some lasting value there as well.
And the last question of this section, which seems like to be a common question that you get, is where did the name SuperJeenius come from?
Oh, okay, this is an interesting story. So back in the day of, like, Halo 2, when Halo 2 first came out and Xbox Live kind of became a thing that people did. Well, okay, before that, actually, let me step back a bit further. Halo 1, back before Xbox Live, my tag that I would always use would be SuperJeenius, genius being spelled correctly. And when Halo 2 came around, I made that my Xbox Live gamer tag, just because I thought it was kind of funny, but it was just whatever. However, I ended up not renewing my subscription to Xbox Live for a while, and I lost that gamer tag, and someone else registered it. So when I went back to register when I got my 360, SuperJeenius, spelled correctly, was already taken. So I was like, you know what? It'd be kind of funny to misspell genius. That would be like super ironic and funny and dumb. So I misspelled it like that, and when I went to create my YouTube profile to do Let's Plays, I didn't feel like being creative, I suppose, and I just stole my Xbox Live name. So that's where it came from.
And now everybody has your Xbox Live name.
Yeah, everybody kind of had it anyway. My friends list is nearly full, though, guys, so I can't be friends with all of you. I'm sorry. If they allowed infinite friends, I could be, but they only allow 100, so...
Then your screen would be covered by the little green thing saying, this person's online, this person's online.
This person wants to play Halo Reach. This person also wants to play Halo Reach. This person wants to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This person wants to play Battlefield 3. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
The next section is one of the co-ops that you've done, Battletoads. What was the best part of this experience? Like, is there one thing you really learned out of it?
Yeah, I don't like being angry. I don't like angry me. It's also something I kind of learned from Donkey Kong Country Returns, namely roasting rails. But I just don't find it endearing or good to be that angry. There's no reason to be that angry. And honestly, I wasn't angry at the game. I was angry at myself, because I knew that I could do it if I would just pay attention, but I seemed incapable of paying attention. So, if there's one thing I learned, and one thing that I don't want to repeat in the future, it's getting that upset. Like, I can't even watch the final episode of Battletoads. It's just me yelling, and I can't do it. Some people find it funny, and I'm glad you find it funny. I don't. That's all there is to it.
I guess with your voice, you kind of sound like NCS, because that's been said a few times.
Yeah, I actually get that fairly often. I get that I sound like NCS, and I get that I sound like a cross between Proton John and Josh Jepson. I don't see any of it, but okay.
Yeah, I don't really see either of them either. Considering I don't know. I've talked to both of you, so you and NCS.
Yes.
So.
Hey,
how
Argon.
are you?
Sorry.
Hi, Argon. This must be deja vu for Argon. How were you chosen to be in the Battletoads race?
I'm friends with John and Patrick and Tim. That's, I guess, all it really was. There wasn't anything super special about it. It was just how it happened. We were talking on Twitter, and Patrick was like, I want to make this happen. And John was like, okay, let's do it. Who else should we get? And Patrick's like, SuperJeenius, and Tim would be neat. And that's really all there was.
But Tim was almost switched with Josh Jepson.
Was he?
That's what I had heard.
I don't remember that, but I don't know.
So, that's what I've heard in the past.
I was at work that whole time that Twitter conversation was happening, so I could, read it, but I couldn't really respond. And I couldn't read it, just sit down and read it. I got it in bursts, so I don't remember.
I've also been doing research for my next interview. Would you ever race that game again, or would you ever consider doing another race of another game?
I would definitely do another race. That'd be a lot of fun, especially now that we've learned what makes it good and what doesn't make it good from the first one. That was kind of just an experiment. But I'd definitely do another one. Whether I'd race Battletoads again, I don't think so, unless I had a good reason to, because I've already raced it. It's already out there on YouTube. It's for the same reason that I wouldn't necessarily do LP twice, even though I've considered doing Link to the Past again. It just seems redundant. And while it would be different, it would be like, oh, well, I already raced this. Why I could be racing something else right now. So.
Before you actually started the race, was there a level that you were least looking forward to?
A lot of people get the impression that I had played Battletoads before, because people are like, oh, Tim did so well for playing blind. I'd seen lots of people play it, and I'd seen, like, speedruns of it and all that kind of stuff, but I'd never played Battletoads before, until that race. So, the level I was least looking forward to, just based on, like, things I'd heard, was probably Klingerwinger. Klingerwinger, yeah, that's level 10, right? The one with the sphere and the crazy thing?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I was
it's
not
either
looking
10 or
forward to
11.
that. So, but I never got there, so it didn't end up being a problem. Snakes I didn't expect to be as difficult as it was, but once you miss that warp, man, game over.
I actually assumed earlier that he had actually played the game before.
Common misconception.
Yeah. Argon says it's 11.
I'll take Argon's word for it.
Have you ever gone back and played the Battletoads to see if you can get past the part you were stuck on?
Not yet. I would like to at some point, but it's a matter of finding time to actually do that. I don't have time for anything in my life anymore, hardly. So if I ever get a spare bit of time and get the motivation, sure, I'll definitely go back and do it. I probably won't talk over it. I'll sit there and be quietly frustrated, but I'd love to do it and get better at it. Yeah.
You guys pretty much, they've inspired me to play through Battletoads. And I never get angry at video games, but I was literally going, ah! And my sister's coming and go, what is wrong? Yeah.
Yeah, Battletoads, man. Give it an inch and it'll take your asshole.
Bye, Super Snorlax. Now it's to the final section before you guys can ask your questions. If
Sorry.
he doesn't die over there.
Yeah.
Your catchphrases. Your catchphrases. There's two that really stick out from watching your videos that you say a lot. First of all was LOL.
LOL!
Yeah, exactly. When did that catchphrase really come into being? Or where did it come from?
It was probably back in May of 2011 or so. It actually comes from Keel Reborn, which you also known as Clay's Pro Plays and Clay Does Gaming. I stole it from him, I'm not going to lie. He was saying it in Stipe, I think during the Lukathon, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. I don't know what it is about it. And I'm not really usually one to say stuff like that out loud, like OMG or anything like that. I don't say any of that, because I don't find it funny, but there's just something about LOL that I just find hilarious. So I definitely just took that straight from him. There was no changing. It's not like I reworded it. It's a direct carbon copy.
And the chat says LOL.
For days.
Well, make that 3 that stick out in my mind, because you just reminded me of another one. But I'll do this one first, and then we'll come back to for days.
Okay.
Where did Chuck Testa come from?
Well, that came from the Chuck Testa video, of course. If you haven't seen it, just YouTube Chuck Testa and watch it. Oh my god, it's funny. It's a commercial done by, what was it? Rhett and Link or something? I don't remember who did it. But it's just like a commercial for a taxidermy place. And he goes around saying, "Oh, is that a real lion driving that car?" or something. "Nope, just Chuck Testa." And that's where it comes from.
Now the chat saying Chuck Testa. The final question, now that you've gotten me another one that you also say a lot, for days. When did you start really bringing that one into being a catchphrase?
I brought that one in during Donkey Kong Country Returns. That's something that me and my coworkers at work would say. Just like customers come in with trade-ins or something. Trade-ins for days. Trade-ins for weeks. Trade-ins forever. So I ended up just kind of inadvertently bringing it over to Blenhabas for days, or what have you. Just kind of bled over from my work life into my LP life, you know?
Mm-hmm. Eventually they all kind of mesh.
Kinda, yeah.
Everybody's saying it's science.
Science, yes.
They want to know where science came from.
Let's see, science. I guess that's kind of my own creation. It's kind of a bastardization of what has science done, which is a lesser-known meme out there. I think it's really funny. It's just an interesting idea, like a picture of a loaf of toast with slits cut in it and toast, or a loaf of toast. Oh my god,
A loaf of toast.
a loaf of bread. I'm sad that's captured on video. A loaf of bread with slits in it and toast popping out, and the loaf of bread is plugged into the wall with the caption, "What has science done?" I think that's funny, so I ended up. Science is my way of blaming something on science. It's, I guess, a shorter way of saying, "What has science done?" So, I guess that's where it's come from.
I have to ask the question. Do you want a loaf of toast?
I would love a loaf of toast. Just mail me one.
Might take like a week to get over there.
Well, I'll wait.
And the chat also wants to know how sad Bad Dad came
I've gone into that before. How sad, bad dad. That's something I sometimes say, how sad. And when Josh was over, I think we were having dinner, and he said something, and I don't remember what he said, and my reaction was, how sad. And Josh proceeds to go in between bites, bad dad, and we just thought it was hilarious. So I mean, that's where it came from. It's literally as simple as that. It was just something he said over dinner. There were other lines to it that I don't remember all of them anymore. The only one I remember came before "So Sad, Bad Dad," and it was, he said dad dead. How sad, bad dad. Like you killed your bad dad. But that's all I remember. There were more lines. It kind of told a story. I wish I remembered all of them. Josh might remember more. I kind of doubt it, but I don't. I failed you.
It kind of reminded me of something in high school. Alouette. For those French people out there, they probably know what that...
The song?
Yeah.
Yes?
You know what that song's about?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't even remember the lyrics.
Alouette, jonte alouette, alouette, jonte plumeret.
Okay.
It's pretty much... you're killing a chicken. It's birdie, pretty birdie. Pretty much cutting off its head, different ligaments, etc. Awesome song.
Yep. Yep, fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I took 3 years of French. Killing chickens for days.
Every day of the week.
You know what's best? We teach our children these songs.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can ask your questions now, because that's all the questions I have for you, dude.
Wow, okay, that was easy. I expected that to be a lot more painful. I do use
decided
HD PVR, by the way.
I don't like to put my interviewees through much pain. Because pain is not fun. Pain is bad. Pain is pain.
Please?
Will you be attending tag?
Sorry?
People want to know if you're playing the Awesome Face Prod. Oh my goodness, chat!
So many questions all of a sudden.
Yeah. My chat's a little slow. Will you be attending PAX East?
PAX
Awesome
East?
Face Prod.
I will not. I will be attending PAX Prime. Unfortunately, PAX East is a lot of money. That's 100% across the country for me, and I can't afford to go to every single convention out there, unfortunately. So, not this year. Hopefully next year, but no. Sorry.
Anime expert girl. Jake, what's your favorite anime?
Favorite anime? It's a tie between Clannad/Clannad After Story or Phantom Requiem for the Phantom. Both of them are fantastic.
Metal Copy? I have power this time! Oh, goodness. Bringing back old chat.
What's
Funness.
the weirdest thing that happened to me in 7th grade, says the fabulous Yoshi. I was in 7th grade? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's all there is to it. That was a long time ago. I don't remember. I was young. I had just moved from another school district. That's pretty much all there is to it, I guess. I don't know.
Does the pictures change automatically?
No, they do not. I changed them at will.
Yeah, we had this talk beforehand. I'm like, are you really going to have all those anime characters up all the time?
She thought people wouldn't like it. She doesn't know you guys. I know you guys.
Oh, goodness. Favorite game?
Favorite game? Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Robot Sakami's question.
Hi, Robosacco.
You what?
What's the question?
I don't know. It kind of flew up.
What was your favorite part of Final Fantasy VI? The opera scene, probably. That was touching. It was a really beautiful scene. I mean, a stereotypical answer, but I'd say that's probably my favorite part of that game.
People are in the chat are in 7th grade. Hello, people in 7th grade. I remember that time. What I would never go back to middle school. People want to... Should we put the thing in slow-mo?
We could. I don't think it's a problem yet. Vincent Sin, I might do Final Fantasy VII at some point. I've never played it, so it would be a blind let's play a Final Fantasy VII. Hey, ho, let's go. I probably won't do that right after Final Fantasy IV. I'd like to take a break briefly from blind let's plays. But at some point I could very well do that. I haven't played it up till now, and since I did Final Fantasy VI blind, I've kind of avoided playing it in case I ever wanted to let's play it blind. But we'll see.
TPW rules. SuperJeenius, have you heard of Tales of Fantasia, and would you LP it?
I have heard of it. As to whether I would LP it, doubtful. I'd rather do one of the more recent Tales games. Playing through Tales of the Abyss on my 3DS right now. If I did any of them, I'd probably do Tales of Symphonia. Maybe Tales of Vesperia, though I haven't completed that game yet, so I'd have to do that first. But probably Tales of Symphonia if I ever did a Tales game. I don't know, those are really long. That's a very large investment. There's other games that I'd like to LP first, so...
Mentally copy, you started it. People love the anime, they like it.
Yeah. Suck on that! I knew they would.
What anime is it?
This current one isn't actually an anime. That's just a Chibi Miku Hatsune.
Okay. What is your favorite soda?
Dr. Pepper. Would I ever LP Persona 3 despite its length? Yeah, I would. I'm not sure if I will anytime soon, but I've expressed interest in the past in LPing a Persona game. If I ever did Persona 3, I'd probably do Persona 3 Portable, which I would love to do. I've beaten that game a couple times. I think it's a fantastic game. So yes, there is a distinct possibility at some point.
What? Why does it seem like all Let's Players like anime a lot?
I don't know. I don't get that impression at all. I think I'm like one of the only Let's Players that likes anime. I don't know any of the other ones that are like I'm friends with that watch anime. It's me and Atma. Atma likes anime. Other than that, I couldn't tell you anyone else.
I am going to absolutely kill the pronunciation once I get back up to it. Have you seen Oh, wow. Kurishikyu? I am so sorry.
I'm trying to find what you're saying here.
Or Soul Eater. The Mango Muffin 101. It's up a little bit from
I have not seen Soul Eater, no.
And
Kuroshitsuji? No, I haven't seen that either, sorry.
Yeah, for those of you who know, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Sako knows that.
You're welcome,
What?
for the rebel.
What?
He'll
What was
understand.
that?
Someone who understands. Someone who doesn't understand, I'm sorry.
Alpha the Rebel. Jake, would you ever commentate on my Battletoads with Power Glove challenge?
If you were
was issued
actually
by you,
LPing
after all.
Battletoads with a Power Glove, yes, I would. Absolutely. That would just be the most impressive thing.
I'm 12 and what is this?
Another great meme.
Random questions between chat. I'm just kind of looking. What is your favorite Toho game?
Toho? Toho game?
Toho. Yeah, Toho.
Toho. Oh my god. Probably Toho 5 missed its square, though Toho 6 is really good as well. So, I don't know. I know Toho 5 the best out of all of them, so I'd probably have to say that one.
From now on, you're going to tease me about that, aren't you?
Toho, oh my god. Sounds like a drink.
I don't watch, like, very much shows.
Hey, can you run to the store and grab me a Toho?
Oh. Why does everybody think I'm dating every Let's Player? What the crap?
Because you are, besides myself.
Somebody asked me how my relationship was going with you earlier.
It's going terribly, take it from me. Her relationship with Argon is going strong, though. Sorry, Argon, I threw you under the bus there, but gotta protect myself.
People asked I think somebody asked about Patrick earlier, too. What's your favorite Mario game?
Super Mario Galaxy 2, for sure. I mean, Super Mario Bros. 3 was my favorite for a very long time, but Super Mario Galaxy 2, especially with the addition of the Green Stars, man, it took it over as my favorite, by far.
That was asked by the Miffin Man. Dave Prezzo says, blind Let's Play or blind date?
Blind Let's Play, every night of the week.
Jake, does fan art scare you?
Not really.
And does the fan art of you scare you?
Not really. I haven't seen anything really terrible yet. I'm not going to say anything that would be terrible. I don't need to give people ideas. The only fan thing that kind of scared me and was like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened, was some of like the me cross Patrick fan fiction that was like super mature rated and stuff. That was just like, oh god, please no. This is just not even respectful. Like the gender bent art and stuff, that's in good fun. That's teasing, all that kind of stuff. That's great. But the other ones were just slightly offensive. So, no, the fan art generally doesn't scare me, no. Keep it safe for work. That's a good way to put it, Vincent Sin. Yes, as long as it's safe for work, I think it'll be okay.
Can we expect a Portal or Portal 2 Let's Play?
Probably not. They're fantastic games. Portal 2 was one of my favorite games of last year. But so much of the game is you listening to what GLaDOS has to say and Wheatley has to say and that kind of stuff. And that it's humor through character development. And when it's randomly interjected throughout gameplay and not in a cutscene, you detract a lot from the game from talking over them. However, it's damn near impossible not to talk over them. So, yeah. Probably not, just because I feel like I wouldn't do the game justice.
And one thing about Portal and Portal 2, though, if you're doing it as a co-op, I know I've seen, probably most of you know who Stephen plays as, he did one with his wife Mallory, and that was like a sheer competition who would get more points. It was pretty interesting. So, I would think it would be more interesting as a co-op than it would be as an individual thing. To see how someone would work with somebody else. SuperJeenius just died.
I did. I am dead now. Game over. It's been fun, guys. It's been a fun couple years, but I have died, so sorry. I failed you again.
Do you like Paper Mario games?
I love Paper Mario, yeah. Favorite one probably being the first Paper Mario. But I did Super Paper Mario as well. And Thousand Year Door was good as well, yes.
When are you going to get partnered?
I don't know.
Partnered by?
That's not something I choose. If someone approaches me, well, we'll see then. But I'm not actively seeking a partnership. I have no need for one. So, yeah, I'm in no hurry, I suppose. What else is there to say on that? It's not my goal, but will it eventually happen? Probably. We'll see.
Argon asked a question. What is your limit as X approaches infinity, sir?
Indeterminate form.
The Fabulous Lotion's dad goes, my dad says, WTF is that picture?
It's a fantastic picture. Just tell him that. Here, I'll change it for you. There you go.
Have you ever played Metroid Prime?
I have played Metroid Prime, yeah. Metroid Prime is great. The only one I haven't played is Metroid Prime 3. I need to do that someday. I'd like to play all of them on the Metroid Prime collection on Wii, but I have not seen that in a very long time. So yeah. They're great games, though. Absolutely.
Let's see. Jay, do you love me as much as I love skirts? Metal copy. Metallic copy.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how much you love skirts.
Yeah. Whoa. Chat, going crazy. Okay. Have you ever played Dragon Quest, and if so, what is your favorite?
I haven't played a lot of the Dragon Quests. I played some of 8. I tried out Sits on DS. I've seen 7 play it. I didn't actually play it myself. And I've played and almost beaten 9. 9 was a lot of fun. There was just something about it that couldn't keep my attention throughout the entire story. That's why I haven't beaten it, even though I've played through it 3 times. So I'd say 9's probably my favorite, just because it is a lot of fun. It just doesn't capture me like some RPGs do, and I don't know why.
The Origami Gamer, I know who you are. Sorry. Favorite LP you've watched?
I don't know. It's hard to pick favorites. Not only because I don't want to upset anybody by not choosing them as my favorite, but I truly don't know. Trying to think of just any kind of answer. Maybe, and this isn't an absolute favorite. This is just one that comes to mind that I really enjoyed. Raukow's ASMT was awesome. I'm trying to draw a blank on anything else that I could name off the top of my head without insulting people. So I don't know. Sorry.
I'm changing positions because this is very uncomfortable. Let me see. If you, people saying if you join the Runaway Guys, you'll get some disturbing fan art.
Sorry?
If you join the Runaway Guys, you'll get some disturbing fan art.
Oh, probably. The Runaway Guys isn't about joining, though. It's about getting invited.
The Gaming Guru 51, Mr. Genius. Do you plan on co-oping any other games with Josh Jepson? Diddy Kong Country Returns was amazing when you guys did it. Smiley face.
Mr. Guru. That's classified information. If we were planning anything, I wouldn't tell you. If we weren't planning anything, I also wouldn't tell you. Sorry. If anything happens in the future, you'll know when we're ready to announce it. Outside of that, I can't say anything. Sorry.
Do you enjoy the Metal Gear Solid series?
I haven't played any of them, actually. However, that's a style of game I absolutely would enjoy. I love the sneaky aspects of Deus Ex. I love the Splinter Cell games and that. I just haven't ever sat down with the Metal Gear Solid games. So I can't speak to them, I suppose.
Have you ever played Mystic Heroes?
I have not.
He's dying again.
Mystic Heroes. No, sorry.
Do you like Fang from Final Fantasy VIII?
Fang from Final... Are you sure you don't mean Final Fantasy 13?
Oh, wait, maybe that's 13.
It's I.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, if it is Final Fantasy 13, yes, I really do like Fang. Yeah. Not only as a character, but as a commando. Damn, she's a good commando. Oh, my gosh. If you upgrade her weapons to maximum, she just goes to town. So yes, I do. However, my favorite character from Final Fantasy 13 is Vanille. Stereotypical answer, I suppose, based on my anime history. But, yeah.
I just want to know, I'm on 3 hours of sleep. Just putting that out there.
If your stream is laggy, you could refresh. Just either hit F5 or click the pause button on the stream and hit play. It'll reopen the stream and refresh it for you.
Also, I'm going back to questions that are in the past. So, somebody said, I remember how you talked about Chrono Trigger before. Are you still not a huge fan of it?
Did I ever say I wasn't a huge fan of it? It's not that I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't necessarily think it's the best RPG ever created, partially because I didn't grow up with it as a kid. I didn't play it when I was young. But it's a great game, absolutely. So, I mean, in that respect, yes, I think it's fantastic. But I have games that I'd rather play, I suppose.
Oh my gosh, guys. Really? People are asking me who I'm all in a relationship with.
Too many people. Let's just leave it at that.
You know this is all your fault, right? You and Patrick's.
I haven't started or caused anything.
One probably can't be asked. If you could live in any video game world, what world would you live in and why?
That's a fantastic question. Trying to think here. I don't know. I don't know, something where there's a lot of magic and maybe flying things and stuff like that. Like, I'm semi-tempted to say Final Fantasy 13, just because it does have all the kind of stuff I'm interested in, flying Eidolons and magic and all that kind of stuff. But magic is only for l'Cie, and I wouldn't want to have to be a l'Cie to gain magic. So, I don't know, maybe one of the Tales games. Tales of Symphonia has a pretty cool world. Something like that.
You know, it probably would not be the smartest thing to say in the talk while I'm doing the stream. Mostly because I'm night blind. But Metroid, Zelda, or Mario?
Zelda, probably.
Fortuna.
Mario's fun. Metroid is fun. But Zelda, there's just something about Zelda. Kind of like how there's something about Mary. Mary and Zelda. Yep.
Did you just compare a movie to a video game?
Yes. Well, no, not really. But
Kind of.
there's something about Zelda reminded me of there's something about Mary, so I said it.
Yeah. Do you follow any sports? I know the answer to that.
Sort of. I kind of follow football a little bit. Nothing really super hardcore or anything. I watch it recreationally, I suppose. I watch NASCAR recreationally as well. Like, I know a bit about it, but I'm not super hardcore into watching any sports, no, I suppose.
Genius, did you lose the game?
Son of a bitch, yes.
I had to ask that because everybody was asking in the chat, so I thought, I might as well just
I was
go
too
for
busy
it.
trying to find another funny picture to put up. Looking through my pictures folder.
Are you related to Chugga Conroy?
No. Full stop. No.
What is your favorite book?
I'm not sure I could... Oh, oops. I'm not sure I could narrow it down to a specific book. I could name you a few series, that are pretty good. But I don't know. I'm, of course, stereotypically a really big fan of the Harry Potter books. But another underrated type of fantasy book is the Bartimaeus trilogy. Those are really, really good. And all three of them are. So, for something that like most people haven't read, probably, I'd say those. They're very good.
Yapa Rebel, how close do you and Josh Jepson live that you were able to play Donkey Kong Country Returns together?
We live about 3,500 miles away from each other, or so. Yeah, I live in Washington State. He lives in Maine. So that's how close we live.
How long do export time usually take?
For my videos?
Take for you.
My videos render in like a Mario video that's like 15 minutes long. I render it in 720p, so it takes like 8 or 9 minutes, probably. Final Fantasy takes like 4.
I have a question. Why do you have a picture like that? I just now looked at the picture he has on here.
The can?
Yeah.
So good. Here's one for you. I love this one.
Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. What's your opinion of Skyward Sword?
I haven't beaten it yet, so I'm kind of reserving judgment on it, but it's a heck of a lot of fun.
Wait, how far are you?
Not telling.
Yeah. I'm so close to beating it.
I'm not.
Has anyone ever recognized you outside of con?
No, and I don't think anybody's ever recognized me at a con either, though, so... well, that's not completely true, actually. That's not completely true. Someone did street pass me once, and then proceed to comment on one of my videos asking if I was somewhere, because they happened to street pass me. But they weren't a subscriber of mine, they just happened to know my name. But yeah, I guess that's the closest I've been to being recognized.
Going on with the favorite series question, favorite Mega Man?
Mega Man 3. Mainly for the music, but I mean, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, and Mega Man 4 are all fantastic.
What is the most rewarding and most frustrating part of LPing?
The most rewarding part is definitely hearing people just say how much they enjoy watching my videos or how it's helped them through hard times or something. Just knowing that I've touched someone else's life like that is just rewarding beyond measure, I suppose. The most frustrating part? Trolls are kind of frustrating sometimes, but other than that, I don't know. I don't find LPing very frustrating for the most part, I suppose. Sometimes editing is kind of frustrating, or getting motivation for a game that I kind of lost interest in. Other than that, I don't find it that frustrating in general.
Why have you not played Okami yet?
Finding time, really? I mean, I own it. I haven't played it yet. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. There's so much stuff I want to play, you know?
Do you own both in the series?
No, I don't own Okami Den, though I could get it whenever I want.
Well, you work.
Precisely.
And you also would get the discount. If
True.
there is a discount there. What is your favorite quote from another Let's Player? This could be interesting.
2 times in a row, man. I try to put up a funny picture and it drips down the left side of my face. That.
What was that?
That would be in Tim's... I try to drink water and it drips down the left side of my face.
Oh. Sorry. It's the way you say it. I was like, what? Would you ever co-commentate or co-LP with the Techie Toucans?
Probably. If he ever offered or we found something we both wanted to do. Yeah, probably. We definitely are very different people, but outside of that, I don't see why not. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's funny. I think we'd be funny together.
Aaron, how's your relationship with Chuck Conroy going? Aaron, how's your relationship with Luca going? Hey, Aaron, how's your relationship with NCS? How's your relationship with Proton John? I hate you.
It's not very nice to be antagonistic towards the people who are watching you on the Twitch TVs.
Jesus, how is your relationship with Grandma? Professor Oak wants to fight.
The other caption I've seen with this picture is, "The rape train has no brakes."
Aaron, go to your chat room.
How much pi can I recite? Like 40-something digits, probably?
Wow.
Yep.
That's a lot.
3.1415965358979323384626433832795028841971693993.
Yeah. I just do 3.14. That's what we had to do in high school. But then again, I didn't take very high math. I took up to advanced geometry and then everything like that. Everything's good with my boyfriend. And
That
thank
was
you.
pi, yes.
Ooh. People want to know who your favorite NASCAR driver is.
Jeff Gordon. I can't even recite E at all, Zach. Not at all. 2, I think, is as far as I know. 2.1, is it? I don't remember. I don't like E.
They now want to know how your relationship with Toga Conroy is going.
Mine? Fantastically. He's a pretty cool guy. He kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. We're friends. That's all there is to it.
My phone is going off. People are saying only 8 to 9 minutes. That's one heck of a processor that you have.
Yeah, I won't bore you with my computer specs, but it's... I like computers. I try to keep it up to snuff, you know? Oh, it's 2.71. Okay, I'll take your word for that one, Argon.
By the way, I just want to know, I don't hate any of you. Just common knowledge.
My relationship is good with everyone. Everyone who's asking how my relationship with anyone or anything is. I like to think I'm on good terms with everyone. I try to... I kind of have built myself upon a pillar of mutual respect with everybody. So yes, my relationship with everyone is good.
Flutter Conway, my cat died. What's bad is I'm like legitimately serious about that. Do you prefer subs or dubs for anime?
Subs forever. Oh my god, Argon Matrix! No! It's terrible. My relationship with spiders is terrible. They're not people. They deserve to be burned in hell forever. However, back to the previous question, which I've actually now forgotten because that was derailed. What was it?
My question then?
Yeah, the question.
Subs or dubs?
Oh, yes, subs. Subs for days. Just because, I mean, like, dubs are alright sometimes. However, I only would really watch a dubbed anime if I had to, like on Netflix or something, or if it was a comedy. Comedies generally translate pretty well in dubs, but for the most part I prefer subs. Not only because the voice acting's better normally, but because it helps me with my Japanese that I'm learning. Robosako, I've been studying Japanese for like 6 months, not very long.
Are you a ninja like Chuck Norris?
I wish I could say yes to that, but no.
People want to know your computer specs. Especially the origami gamer who does Let's Plays.
I have an AMD Phenom Hetztor processor, a 3.4 gigahertz, and then I have a GeForce GTX 560 Ti twin Frozer graphics card, 1 gig graphics card, and then I have Velociraptor drive as my boot drive. It's a 200 gig hard drive, and then I have 4 Intel 500 gigabyte hard drives that have a 32 gigabyte solid state cache. I have 4 of those in RAID 10 for data redundancy, and then I have it all in a nice little cool case.
Tartrino, do you have plans for future RPs, or do you just kind of wing it?
It depends. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is just kind of like, oh, I want to record this so badly right now. Normally I plan them out like a month or 2 in advance, though. So.
Oh, gosh. Spiders are awesome. Spider-Man is a people.
Spider-Man is not a people.
How's your relationship with Chuck Norris?
I have not got round his tit in the face yet, so that's, yep. That's as good as it gets.
Nice. What is your opinion on redundancy?
Depends. Are we talking about redundancy as in repetition? If so,
Yeah.
then redundancy is simply being redundant. It's a waste of time being repetitive. However, redundancy in data storage, I think, is very important. I've lost way too many a file to whatever kind of problem. So RAID 10 is fantastic because it mirrors and stripes the data, so you have double redundancy. If you lose 2 of the 4 drives, you still have all your data. So,
Because Metal Copy actually put, Jake, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on redundancy, Jake? That was his technical question.
oh, well, you should have said that. In that case, teehee.
Mr. Genius, how is your relationship with snakes?
Snakes are a pretty cool guy. They go up, down, loop-de-loop, tie their shoes, and then throw me off into spikes. That's all.
My dog is evil. Like, legitly, it's 3 pounds of pure evil. Teacup Yorkie poo with an attitude.
I have seen a jail. Yes, Johnny.
Dogs can be evil. Yes, once you meet my dog. Oh, ooh. That dog. I swear, that dog growls at me more than anybody. Oh, gosh. May my dad not come in. What is Link doing to Zelda? See, my old dog, we had like 3 animals die within the past like 2 months. It was bad. So, my other dog, though, was fine. How did I meet Jake? Jake, dude, don't get weirded out. No, I watched, Jake's videos. I've been subscribed to him, I think, for a little while. I think it's been a year, I think, that I've been subscribed to him.
Yay!
Yay! So, I just kind of messaged him like, hey, you want to do an interview? Except for it was more proper and such.
It was not more proper. She can't even spell out Y-O-U-U. It's just the letter U. And she doesn't capitalize anything or use any punctuation. So there's nothing prim and proper about her, people. Don't get the wrong idea.
There is when I have to do stuff for school.
Well, I wish you'd treat me like school then.
But
Do you like
currently,
homework?
Do I like homework?
No, never mind. That joke, nope.
Sorry, I was distracted by your picture. Oh gosh. Why is my pregnant dog pregnant? Well,
because an older dog went and got plastic surgery and turned back into a puppy and then climbed into your dog. That's why it's pregnant.
Dude, I would laugh if all those missiles missed that guy.
Well, I wish him luck.
Because even if he launches out of that, he's still gonna get hit.
Yeah, he's pretty much through it, I think.
Unless he dives directly down and then tries to jump out.
More power to him.
Whoa, missiles, yes. So now the letter OU sounds like ooh. Yes. You know what's the worst though? When someone spells out our as R, I find that incredibly irksome.
Yes, Argon, I'm with you with that. Or
Hey,
just
I haven't
R as
done
the letter
that
R.
When mommy and daddy dog love each other. Alpha Rebel says they'll contact you on Twitter about the Battletoads Fire Globe. Okay?
Okay. I'm about to take this anime thing too far, and some of you aren't going to like this. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. I have no control over what he puts on here, guys.
It's true.
Really? Meow.
Meow.
That's all I can think of. Is
meow. Precisely.
I need an adult with a credit. Professor Genius.
Yes.
Want to know if you love
Wills.
Tyler.
Do I love Tyler? What? Not really. He's a guy, and while he might be gay, I'm not.
Isn't H something perverted in anime?
I guess it could stand for something, but in this case it stands for her name, which is Haruhi.
He goes, Origami Gamer goes, that's awesome, but a cat can wear whatever she wants.
Haha.
I am 12 and I want an adult.
The text from the
again.
H said, the melancholy of Haruhi, or Neko Haruhi Suzumiya.
Why can't I hold all of this anime?
Because it's a digital medium, and it's like pictures and shows and stuff. That'd be like, why can't I hold all this 24? Without physically having Kiefer Sutherland in my arms, I'm not going to be able to hold 24. I mean, I guess if I had it on DVD or something, but outside of that. Can you guys read what the little cans say, by the way? I hope you can, otherwise that would just be really disappointing.
Yeah, it says no. Okay,
good. I was hoping. The quality of my 3DS game was actually fantastic. I was terrified it was not going to be that high quality, but no, it looks great.
Wait, you took that with your... Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's fantastic.
Wow. What happened when you were 12? That seems so long ago now.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I was
7
12.
years ago.
End of story. That's pretty much all that happened to me when I was 12, I think.
When I was 12, I can tell you some funny stories what happened in middle school. But you guys have to understand, I went to a private school. So, yeah. Jake is a little bit older than me.
Slightly.
Anime
expert girl, I am 19.
Yeah. Jake, what was your first console?
My first console, I don't know. I have a video of me being like 1 year old playing Mario 3. Other than that, the first console that I think I actually was given, I got a Nintendo 64 for my birthday when I was younger. But I mean, I played original Nintendo, I played Super Nintendo, they just belonged to my parents, I suppose. So my first console technically was probably a 64.
I love how people are like, Epona, no! Let's see. They want to see a baby genius.
That is not gonna happen.
And people want to know why you won't marry them.
Chotto. That's no. Sorry.
Night, night, Twilight King. Please, Jake.
Well, if you said please so nicely, no.
I've seen that picture. See, I love motorsports, so anything that's motorsport related, I love it.
Yep.
How about a genius, Grandma? Ha, ha, ha.
I see what you did there. Also probably not going to happen. She probably wouldn't appreciate that.
Can somebody be so angry that they tackle my balls? Like, from Luka Jin's Let's Play.
I understood.
Okay,
probably,
I wasn't sure if you caught
I really hope they don't tackle my balls. I kind of like them non-tackled. That's the status I like them to remain. However, it's possible. Here, Argon, you might find this picture funny. Do I have a favorite LPer from Something Awful? I don't really watch much of Something Awful. I mean, I guess Raocow came from Something Awful, so I'd probably say him. But, yeah. Green 47, I am not going to answer that. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. If I didn't, I also wouldn't tell you. Sorry, I keep my personal life personal, you know?
Anywho, I would say a good chemistry joke, but all are argon. Ha ha ha.
No.
I sent that one to Argon the other day. What is quantum physics?
It's quantum physics? I think that's way too large of a subject for me to try to tackle in an interview.
Check test.
Yep.
I'm Argon and I approve this message. I like your hair.
Mm-hmm.
I would never wear it because, yeah, it just wouldn't look good.
I did finish watching Oron. Yes, Robosato. It was fantastic.
Okay. By the way, hi, Anna.
My favorite Pokemon, asked Eslo and Zanuck. Gardevoir. Triple B. No, I'm not a brony. Sorry. Vincent Sin. I think the only pony whose name I know is Twilight Sparkle. So I guess I'd have to say that one. That's the only one I know. Dark Link, why did you feed him H2O2? That's not drinkable.
I drank rat poisoning.
That explains a lot.
When I was like 2.
Yup. Everything is clear to me now.
They had to take me to the emergency room and get my stomach pumped.
Yup.
Yeah. It was just not fun. I don't remember any of it, but I know my dad was not happy. My grandma owned a flower shop, though, so it made sense. Flower/bridal shop.
Metallicopy, you didn't even know bears could type. God, I have to find that picture now.
Hit a possum? What the heck? Potassium. Oh, can you tell I'm tired?
No.
It's really, really sad.
Really?
Yeah, when I was sleeping last night, it was all nightmares. So, yeah, it wasn't real that great. I went to bed at 2, woke up at 5. Yeah.
Yep.
But technically, I think it takes you 15 minutes to technically fall into a sleep. And then I think...
The average is 7.
Well, wait, 7 minutes or 7 hours?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. I was going to say 7 hours, that would be weird. Yeah. But
I do read manga as well as watch anime, though I read manga less often.
tie down straps, keep gravel from falling. What? Wait, I want to know, how does that make any people...
I don't know who would tie down their gravel.
Why? Why? Why?
Yep.
No, I want to know who that person was with that deal. Dude, you want to know what? So we don't have to, clean all of it up later. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put straps on it.
Yep, made sense, I suppose.
Dude, that's an awesome idea.
I used to play trumpet. I don't play much anymore. Other than that, not really, no. I play the keyboard, the computer keyboard, but that's it.
People are saying you need to do another Battletoads race.
Haha, no. If I ever do, God forbid, I will not be as angry, just because I don't like that kind of me. So, yeah. It could be fun, I suppose.
What about Battletoads Double Dragon Jake?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played Battletoads Double Dragon, though I hear it's easier.
Pretty much now, I think any game could be easier than Battletoads.
Yep.
Now that I played that, I think I could probably beat any game ever.
Yeah, probably.
Baby Cynical, what question are you talking about?
No, I have not seen Hitalia, Baby Cynical, sorry.
Why not God of Battletoads?
I'd do God of War before I did Battletoads, probably. And I would never do God of War. Oh my god, Toho Toads? Is that just a game about Suwako? I guess?
Oh, God.
I've seen part of The Wizard. And yes, the Power Glove is so bad.
I have an Ocarina app on my iPhone. What's your favorite movie?
It's either the first Pirates of the Caribbean, the remake of The Italian Job, maybe Enchanted. That movie just makes me happy every time I watch it. Or Scott Pilgrim was fantastic. Other than that, I don't know, The Sting from I think that was in the 70s was really good. 12 Angry Men is great. I always enjoy watching that. Singing in the Rain is good. Not my favorite, but it's good.
Fiddler on the Roof?
Haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. I guess that's a kind of a diverse selection of movies for you guys to choose from and rate me on. I'm going to assume you're going to judge me on that, so...
Enchanted as in, how does she know that you love her?
It's a fantastic song. How does she know?
Oh gosh. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It's so good. I should have mentioned that one.
Bueller.
And War Games as well. I definitely should have mentioned that one.
See, no, not many people have probably heard this movie, but the Three Amigos.
Yeah, definitely no one's ever heard of that.
Well, I don't know how common it is anymore, because I feel like a lot of movies I've seen in the past, like, I don't know, even though I'm not, even though I'm not old or anything, like, a lot of the movies I watch, people are like, what is that? I'm like, what the, why? Yeah, I'm sorry, Jesuit Toad. Yeah, thanks. Oh, goodness. Wayne's World.
Not bad.
Wayne's World. Mine is Hannah Montana finale.
Stretching.
That makes two of us. Ow.
That felt nice.
Except for my back is like spazzing.
I haven't seen Princess Mononoke, though. I hear it's good. Atma actually told it was really good.
Mine's The Last Airbender. Her. New picture time.
If you're talking about the Last Airbender movie, the new movie, here's a picture for you.
Oh goodness.
I couldn't see the comment, so I'm just going to assume. I have played some indie games, yeah. Not all of them, but some of them. On a scale of 1 to green, how science is Aaron? I don't know. Aaron's not very science. So I'd probably have to say I, the square root of -1. Or just, well, -1, I should say. Probably that. That's how science Aaron is.
Oh, goodness. There's, I mean, I might as well say this now. My next interview, so you guys all know. In case y'all want to know. You guys want to know? Because it's somebody you guys have been wanting me to interview for a while. For those of you who are my fans. Anyone?
Who is it, Aaron? Clearly we're so excited to figure out who this is!
Proton John.
I'm so happy!
What the crap was that? I don't think that's gonna help your voice.
No, not really. That picture is you take hot dogs, you cut them up, you stick spaghetti through the hot dogs in all sorts of angles, and then you boil the spaghetti and hot dogs together. And then you have hot dogs with limp spaghetti, like, needled and threaded through them, and it's super cool.
It's not supposed to go at an angle. People are saying that you turned... Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. I'm reading everything wrong. Genius turned into a woman for a second there.
Implying that's not something you're already used to. You should be used to that.
Spaghetti tacos for my colleague. Do you like sushi?
I love sushi, yeah.
I hate sushi.
I hate you.
I love NASCAR. That has to count for something.
Sure. Here's a Persona picture for you guys you might like. Courtesy of Atma, this one is. He gave this one to me. My favorite shape of pasta is definitely those, not the shell pasta, but the spirally ones where it's like
The egg noodle.
No, not that kind of spiral. They're the little, they're like an inch wide, and they're wrapped in a circle, and they have a whole bunch of waves on them, so they kind of go in like two directions. I don't know what they're called.
They're not paninis. I know that.
No, but they're. I'll have to try to find a picture of them for you.
Anna, maybe if you ever, come this way, I will try a sushi for you.
Yes, this one. Well, that's kind of what it's like. Let me just save this picture here.
The ongoing joke with a few of my good friends is that I only eat crackers. So,
Healthy.
yeah, because we had a conversation. They're like, "What are you eating?" I'm like, "Crackers," because it was the only thing I had at college. It was like right
That's
before
very
break.
healthy. That's the
like
kind of
right before
pasta.
break.
Something like that is what it looks like.
Oh, I know what that is. Did someone mention Nerd Fighters?
No.
Yeah, somebody did earlier up in the chat.
Oh, okay,
Argon.
never mind then.
People want you to check your Twitter.
Check my Twitter.
Yeah.
Come check out InterviewMe, commentate on Battletoads with Powered Love, likes sushi, messing around, uses Guitar Hero mic. Yup. What else did I need to check?
Oh no. And I don't know for sure if I'm even going to be able to go to PAX now. All the money issues. So much fun. Yeah, yes, Metal Copy. Please. Please, just yes. I know. And I was proud of myself too. Pants are for lame people.
It's true.
Jake, you are a noodle.
Thank you. I use my noodle. Other than that, yup. I like noodles, so therefore I guess I would like myself in that case, which is a little pig-headed, but yes. Screw the rules, I have pants. Or screw the pants, I have money. Something like that.
My sister just handed me a present. It's a Zelda shirt, a Legend of Zelda shirt. It's a Ocarina of Time shirt to be specific. So happy. I cannot play instruments to save my life unless you count.
I don't count that. Whatever you're about to say.
Because
I'm so mean.
I kind of know how to play recorder, but I haven't played it in a really long time. And the only thing I can really play is BAG, the song. BAG. I don't know if anybody.
EAG. EEEAAEAG. I assume.
No, it's BAG. Like.
Oh. Well, just replace
B-A-G,
E with
G,
B.
G, 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 B, G, B, A, B, G, B,
That's just too many letters. They don't spell anything.
I know, but that's how things were. I didn't play instruments because I didn't have the money to play an instrument. In going to a private school, you had to have money to play the instruments.
I was too busy doing computer type stuff.
Who doesn't have a recorder or a kazoo? I don't own a kazoo.
I don't have a kazoo either. Patrick has my kazoo.
Why does Patrick have your kazoo?
He doesn't actually have my kazoo. I don't have a kazoo. So we couldn't have it.
Hey, Argon knows the song.
Monsieur Genius. Would I ever go to Anime Expo in Los Angeles? Yes, there's actually a good chance that I might be there this year. It depends on what happens around that time of my life. However, If there's nothing conflicting, I have every intention of going. That's kind of why I'm not going to Pat's East, just because I want to go to that one instead.
Wait. Can you say the French again?
Monsieur? I don't know how to say French.
Okay. I was like, what is he saying? Like, that's not what it's pronounced. Sorry, I took 3 years of French.
I took 2.5 years of Chinese, and now 7 months of Japanese.
Je ne sais pas! Yay! Yeah. Did you learn it through like class or are you doing it through oh shoot, what's the name of it? Rosetta Stone.
Which one of them, or both of them?
Either one.
Both of them have been through classes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I took my final year of French through Rosetta.
Argon, you live in Calgary, so you must be fluent in French, I assume. Essentially fluent.
But
well, not just because you're from Canada.
Yeah, I took 2 years of mandatory foreign language, but when I took foreign language, we had a choice between Spanish and French, and my mom had taken French in high school, and I would have had the same teacher as her, because she graduated from high school in 88, and yeah. Man, I was going to take a college-level French class, but I thought, I don't have to take it yet. Why should I have to take it now? I took 3 years of French, my second semester of Italian. I also speak pretty good American.
I believe it. You also spell pretty good American. Have I ever been to Arizona? I have been to Arizona, yes, a couple times. Oh, and I just banned you. The son of a damn it. Unban. I'm sorry, I was highlighting your name and I accidentally let go, so I tried to click again and I banned you. I'm sorry, Dartling207. Oops.
I know a little bit cynical of what you're saying. I don't know what it means, but I probably could maybe pronounce it. But it's been so long since, it's going on a year since I took French. And even when I took French, my final year was a pass or credit, no credit class. So it didn't really count for anything because I already had enough credits to graduate.
I've been to Colorado. I've been through Colorado. I haven't actually, stayed there or vacationed there.
See, I pronounce it Colorado. But maybe that's just a Midwest thing.
Okay, how do you say the state below Washington?
Oregon.
Close, yeah. Oregon.
Some people pronounce it Oregon.
Yeah, and that's retarded. What's the furthest from home I've ever been? I'm not sure whether the East Coast, over by Boston, is farther than... I've also been, 8 to 10 hours south of the border into Mexico. So that's kind of far as well. I'm not sure which one's farther, though.
East Coast. More than likely. Depends on where you've been in Mexico. So, if it's more towards, Panama and all that, then yeah. Maybe. But no, the farthest west I've gone is Chicago.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel. Bagel. Bagel.
Ow.
Bagel, bagel, bagel. Bagel.
That hurt.
Beagle. Bagel.
Bagel. Who's a fan of Foamy the Squirrel? You sound like a Pokemon.
It's mail time.
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes to want to mail. Oh, you remember that show?
Yes, my sister
back
loved
when it
that
was-
show.
Back when it was like Steve.
Steve, what a trooper, man, I'm telling you. If you're snowboarding on the beach and all 4 of your wheels fall off, how many pancakes does it take to cover a doghouse? Well, it depends. It depends on if your pancakes are divided by 0 or not. If they are divided by 0, it's going to take about 42. If they're not divided by 0, well, you better go get waffles, because pancakes do not make good roofs.
Oh, goodness. You just made me nostalgia all over my desk. Yeah. No. I remember so many shows from growing up. Like, it was like, on Facebook it has, you remember the 90s when? Da-da-da-da. But, now that you said what you did about Steve being a trooper, I have to think, that's funny. I have to think of Steve the Trooper's head on, Steve from Blue's Clues' body.
Okay.
That's just what I thought of just now.
Alright.
Just randomly.
Ni hao,
Oh.
Thailand. Ni hao ma. Wa hen hao, Nina. Wa hen hao, Shishia.
What's your favorite color?
Blue. Action League, now! Yes.
Mine is also blue.
Or...
Now it's safe to turn off your life support.
Ouch.
Oh. Anna. Show off. Just kidding. Love you, Anna. It's safe to lose the game.
It's never safe. Never.
If Josh was in a coma, would you pull the plug on him?
Probably not. Depends, I guess? That's a very dangerous question you asked there. Maybe if, like, someone was coming to murder him, then yes, I might. Just to save him from getting, like, raped and then cut into pieces. Outside of that, however, no. I'd want to keep him around.
Let's see. My phone keeps going off. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. I actually danced to the,
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die.
I danced to the Alvin and the Chipmunks version of that. It's pretty freaking hilarious. My life support's not supposed to go at an angle.
Neither is Gary Oak.
There are 8 badges to earn in Kanto.
There are 8 badges to earn in Kento. He got 10 of them.
Oh, goodness.
How he did it, I still don't know.
You sing better than Emil.
Well, thank you. Though that's like saying I sing better than a rat. Sorry, Emil.
I think he's
That
never
was
gonna
actually a
see
lot
this.
more mean than I wanted it to be.
It's not like he's ever gonna see this. It's okay.
You never know. He could be watching right now.
Oh gosh. Ugh.
No
He
pressure.
murdered the other 2 gym leaders.
I believe it.
Everybody say hi to Chugga. Tweeting to Chugga now. Oh goodness. Which ones are the extra badges?
Probably the 2 on the right, though I couldn't tell you offhand. Sorry.
I think that's right. From what I remember of the really, 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 really old series. The 4th one he got from defeating GLaDOS. It's the companion badge. Lava is confused.
It and game is out the window. God damn it. I hate it when that happens. It's true. It's a true story. I've done that. I'm sure a lot of people have.
Beautiful, that's a beautiful drawing.
It really is. That is the best Ghastly I think I've ever seen.
Where did you get these pictures from?
My picture folder? That's all there is to it.
Probably.
I have funny pictures in folders.
How much space is that taking up on your computer?
Not much. I have that RAID 10, which is a gig, and then a terabyte, and then in my C drive Velociraptor is 200, and then I have an external 3 terabyte hard drive as well. So I have plenty of space.
Josh Jepson is SuperJeenius' evolution.
Ouch. That. Ouch.
Who is your favorite character from Homestar Runner?
Maybe the cheat? I guess? Otherwise, Homestar is pretty funny, usually. I don't know. Bubs, maybe. I don't know. They're all funny. I couldn't tell you, sorry.
Jake, Chris, or Leon?
Jake.
And Tortrino, whatever makes you happy, dude.
Should Aaron go to bed? Yeah, probably.
I still have to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Yay.
Josh Jepson evolves with an Angel Stone. I believe it. I believe it.
Zuka, Jin, or NCS?
I am not going to make that choice. Because they are both friends of mine. I don't pick and choose between friends.
That's why you couldn't choose if you would pull the plug. Probably not.
Yeah. Josh, that's how much I care for you. I would not force my euthanasia upon you. Or force your euthanasia upon me. Or force myself on you or something.
Ugh, anime girl.
Pie, for sure. Cake is too dry, normally.
I don't like either. I don't really eat sweets.
Oh, God. My voice is getting tired. Sorry, just random fun fact for you guys.
Do either one of you guys like scones? I don't really
love
like scones.
scones. Oh, man.
It's the cake a lie.
Usually. I would get down on some scones, though. The local state fair, Evergreen State Fair, has, I think they're Fisher scones. Oh, man, they're freshly made with some raspberry jam right inside. It is. I have gone to the fair only to buy scones before. I haven't done any of the gone on any of the rides and only got scones. That's how good they are. Whew, man, they're good.
It's the cake is alive? Question mark.
The cake is alive? I hope not.
Um,
Happy, happy, joy, joy, Darklink.
the cake is only alive if Glenn Close is inside. For those of you who know what movie I'm talking about. Anybody know what movie I'm talking about? Probably
No.
not. 102 Dalmatians. The real life person one.
Take your word for it.
So sad, bad dad.
It's a good point, Zach. See, we would be in Super Mario RPG.
Would you hug a fan if he was wearing a skirt? Or to wear a skirt. Whatever. He were wearing.
Depends on how good the skirt looked on him. I guess.
Sure, why not?
And or how... If it's part of his cosplay, maybe. I don't know.
If a fan wanted me to hug him, I would be like, okay. What did you say when you heard NCS's Green Star song?
I didn't say. I listened. Mango Muffin. I probably would not crossplay, no. Sorry.
Wait, did you call it the Mongo Muffin?
Mongo, yes.
Okay. Argon with a skirt.
No. I've seen Argon. I'd much prefer him not in a skirt.
I kind of started that. Sorry, Argon. My
She's
bad.
not sorry.
No, I'm not, but it's really funny. Because now you have fan art about you because the skirt.
I'd be the cleverest girl in school, Mango Muffin.
Oh, goodness. I hate wearing dresses or skirts. I'd rather be in jeans, to be honest. She's never said sorry. I am
Really?
sorry, Argon.
No, she's not. You're right. I'm beginning to think this whole thing was a ploy just to learn more about me so she'd stalk me and then force me into a skirt and then rape me and then kill me. I mean, really, listen to that laugh. That's just the laugh of a rapist.
Oh my god. I'd rather be in... Oh my god. Hey. Oh, SuperJeenius. What am I gonna do with you?
Hopefully nothing, if I can avoid it. I don't know. What are you going to do with me?
Dark Link, I'll answer your question. Midwest. That's as much as you can. We're gonna switch subjects. Chugga in a bra. What?
I am apparently the biggest Lolita here. I believe that. Just look at me, really. Doesn't my body just scream that? I guess?
Well, considering all we can see is gasoline or lava.
I suppose that's true. Here, let me give you... Where are you?
I don't know. Don't ask
There
me
you
where
are.
I am. You see? My body's ready. Oh goodness. Have you seen the Chugga excited picture?
Probably.
Because somebody
And the
just...
Chugga bacon picture and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I remember
'Cause,
the Chugga bacon picture.
Sure, Metallic Copy. If you buy me a skirt, I will wear it and match you. Would you rather
Don't
hug
make a promise you
NCS
can't
in a
keep.
bra or John?
Come again?
Would you rather hug NCS in a bra or John? That's a legit question.
No, it's not. I'm once again friends with both of them. I'm not going to force them into that hypothetical situation. Sorry. Paperclip Killer, thank you for the legitimate question. Yes, I do still have plans of some sort to do a Fire Emblem LP at some point. I don't have a specific set time or date or order in which I want to start it, but I love Fire Emblem, and I'd love to do a Fire Emblem LP at some point.
Somebody asked earlier if you ever would do a Pokemon LP.
Yes, I also have thought long and hard about those, and once again, I don't have any set plans of when to do them, or do one, but I'm sure I will do the one probably this year at some point, I would assume. When, though, I'm not 100% certain yet.
Meet Josh Jepson, his boy Chugga, daughter Johnny, Tim, his wife.
Yep.
What? No!
Woohoo! Yaha!
Ow! That hurt.
Being a thwomp there, a female thwomp. That's what it sounded like.
Have you ever seen a shiny Pokemon in a playthrough of a Pokemon game? Yes, Chuggas and his freak out over the shiny Pokemon.
Who is my specialty in Super Smash Bros. Brawl? Probably Marth. I was better with Sheik in Melee, but Sheik's just not as good in Brawl. Or at least I'm not as good with her in Brawl. So.
Mr. Genius. What's your least favorite level in any Mario game?
Probably World 1-4 from Super Mario Frustration. That was really hard. That's not a really canon Mario game, so let me actually answer that question. Probably one of the tank levels from Mario 3 at the end. I don't know why, I just don't like them. It's so, with the auto-scrolling, it's so easy to like fall off a tank and just get screwed. So, probably one of those.
The one that comes to my mind, though, is the one from Super Mario Sunshine, the getting the red coins, and you pretty much only have one try to get them all.
See, that's just a stereotypical answer. I didn't find that mission that hard, personally.
Yeah.
No, Mango Muffin. I do not. No.
I don't even see the question. I don't think I want to, actually.
I don't think would understand.
Yeah. Because your reaction was like, ah! Man Ray.
100 coins of TikTok clock was not that bad. Just because Patrick sucks at it does not make everybody suck at it. However, the Pachinko level in Super Mario Sunshine, you're right. That one is irritating, but it's not my least favorite by far.
I failed hard. I'm sorry. I always have trouble with TTC. Don't judge. Are you calling sex a games? Every game, just kidding.
I have done some Super Mario World hacking using Lunar Magic. Yes, nothing very notable, but I've played around with it. Will I be your mommy? No. Sorry.
Where do you see that? Oh, there. Now it just showed up on mine.
Can you change the picture? Yes, I can change the picture. Let me find another good picture here for you.
Is this okay, Mommy? Would you consider doing a versus LP with someone?
Yes. I would absolutely consider it. Whether I'd actually do it or not is a completely different question. But yes, I would absolutely consider it. It depends on the person and the game and all that kind of stuff. And having the time to actually do it. But, yep.
Oh man, Watermelon Festival is so annoying. In Sunshine. Dark Link says he sent you a PM on YouTube.
Okay, I will see it when it arrives.
I think that's for you. I'm assuming that's for you.
Alright.
2 weeks ago, I would have said the assignments. That's freaking hard.
To sign that statue up to play for the Knicks. Yeah, that's a good shot from a statue. It's a long way, too.
Ever since I did Versus, they have been showing up a lot. It wasn't the first group to really do Versus. Wasn't that Something Awful that was really doing that a lot at the very beginning?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I know Diabetes did a Battletoads race years before we did with Psychedelic Eyeball and another person. I don't remember who the other person was. VVV is fantastic, or the letter V 6 times if you prefer. I'm not sure which way most people like pronouncing it. Great game, great music, fantastic music.
How much thought should go into an LP choice? Is loving a game knowing that the LP would be fun enough?
Yeah, I'd say that's enough. I mean, your love of the game is going to show through in the LP for sure. Yeah, Guido was probably the other person. You're right, Archon. But I mean, Super Mario Galaxy 2. I like to think my love of the game shows through in that LP. So yes, I think loving a game and knowing that the LP would be fun is enough for a lot of people, for sure. Do I play any MMOs? I used to play World of Warcraft really, really competitively, like top tier US guilds level, like 6-7 hours a night. On progression nights, 4 hours normally rating. But yes, I used to play. I don't play anymore. I don't have time.
How far ahead do you record videos for LPs?
It's not usually very far. Normally I have maybe one episode recorded ahead. I don't really record in batches normally. I don't like that as much. I did have some Mario Galaxy 2 recorded because I had just feet and feet of snow. I had like 2 feet of snow. So I couldn't get out or do any work or anything. So I actually got to stay at home and have time to record. So I had like 10 episodes of Mario Galaxy recorded ahead, which is rare for me. But I have now uploaded all of those, so we're back on the record and then upload train like I normally am.
But then you lost electricity after all that, didn't you?
I lost it for days, yes.
Yeah. Ugh. That sounds like it was awful over there.
Yeah, I went and stayed at the hotel because I had no running water because my house is on a well.
Yeah, we moved from well to city water after we had a gas leak.
Yeah, I could barely get out of my driveway because I live at the end of a mile-long private road, and half a mile of it is uphill and half a mile of it's downhill. So, I mean, I think I made it up the hill going like 3 miles an hour at the end of it. It was way close.
Wait, manual or automatic?
Automatic. But a front wheel. So, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah. Manuals are just easier to drive in the snow. That's why I asked.
I do not have a loaf of toast yet. No, I have not watched or read Zatchbell. No. I did play RuneScape for a while before I played WoW. Best stat I ever got was level 94 fletching. Gateway anime, probably Fooly Cooly and or Kiroro Gunso. Sergeant Frog, I watched for a while, just because it's funny and weird, kind of like SpongeBob. Yeah, probably FLCL, I'd say. Favorite Zelda game is also my favorite game of all time, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Eva? Do you mean Evangelion? Hi, Josh. It's nice to see you. You were just talked about, were you? Did I talk about
A while ago.
Besides the fact that I wouldn't pull the plug on you if you were in a coma? I did say that. That's all I remember talking about you about, though.
Hi, Josh.
So you can rest in ease knowing that I wouldn't kill you if you were at my mercy.
No. What? What if I want you to pull the plug?
Well, then I would hope that would be in your will or something, so that I would know that you wanted me to. But if I just had to make the decision, if you had a chance of recovery, no, I want you. Also, I have not seen or played Eva the Sandbots game or whatever. No.
What was your Wait, did you already answer gateway anime?
I did.
Okay. And your favorite Zelda game?
I did.
Okay. I'm behind because my questions are all freaking out.
Favorite console? Super Nintendo. Best console of all time, in my opinion.
I probably would have to disagree with you, but you know.
I don't care about your opinion.
And 64. That's exactly what I was thinking, Josh.
Nah, Super Nintendo was the perfect console, I'm sorry. Least favorite Pokemon? I don't know.
Thank you, Josh.
I'm sorry, Josh, I disagree with you too.
Uh,
I almost bought a Magnifox Odyssey once. I didn't. I think the weirdest console I have right now is a TurboGrafx 16. But
Argon Major, I'd say we, just due to the massive amount of backwards capability, or compatibility, so I guess that's not.
I'm still teaching Erin how to read, guys. I'm sorry. I was trying to have her up to snuff by the time this interview happened, but apparently she's kind of forgotten what I taught her. Oops. I failed you.
Oh, goodness. What's funny is, Josh, do you remember Luca Jin's interview? Maybe a little bit, probably, maybe, possibly. Josh was in the interview for about, 3 seconds. Jake, is Josh and Tyler's baby adorable?
Extraordinarily adorable. I mean, just look at me.
No, it's Josh and Tyler's, not yours.
Is Josh and Tyler's baby adorable? Yes, just look at me.
Okay. Actually, blink and you miss it is absolutely not perverted.
Okay. Roll story, Co.
Just reading the chat. I'm open for a battle anytime. And it took you a while, didn't it? Yep.
You get used to it, Grand Star Yoshi. I mean, basically, anytime you say anything, get used to repeating it twice.
Thanks. I'm cool story, babe. Now make me a sandwich. What the crap?
Yes, go make one and then mail it to me.
Oh goodness, that was an ongoing theme throughout senior retreat. That was interesting.
Making sandwiches? Clearly, those men knew what they were doing.
No, we were playing a game called Stipper, and pretty much we had to make the other people believe that we were a community of some sort, and you had to do certain stuff to get in with our community, and the ongoing theme was like make me a sandwich, even though it had nothing to do with what our community was, and it was just it was the guys were the masters in the community.
Yeah, as they should be.
And the girls' only job was to make them sandwiches.
Good.
Yeah.
That I don't actually think that's good. That's objectifying women, and normally I'm not okay with that. However, this is Erin, so I feel kind of justified in making fun of her.
Oh, goodness.
Sandwiches for days.
Okay, cover y'all's ears, because my computer makes lots of noise. Or I can just do this.
Yay! Erin's gone. So now it's just you and me. All of you and all of me. All of me is for all of you. So, yes, it's good. Any other... Well, sometimes it is weeks. Not super often. However, it's generally for days or forever. Sometimes it's weeks. That's pretty rare. So... Evil Josh Jepson, you have never seen me. So, yes, there's plenty to go around.
Favorite soda. You answered that earlier.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, for sure. 1-Up Cocoa Ink. Definitely kind of looks like 1-Up cocaine. Thank you.
Can the picture be switched soon?
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about switching the pictures. Sorry. Let me see what else I have. Josh hasn't been here for all the pictures I've been switching through. Poor Josh. Here, I'll go back to the... Oh, no, here's one.
Jake, you have beautiful eyes.
Aww.
What music do you listen to? Anything!
I'm kind of picky about my music. Chronologically, I go from classical to 60s, 70s, and 80s, and then like Eurotrance from like the 2000s I'm into, and then like techno, trance, electronica stuff I do as well.
Oh, Jake, have you ever had a suicide, every Coke or soda in a machine at a restaurant?
Yeah, just each word at a time, pronounce them individually, and eventually you get to the end of the sentence. Where I'm come from, we call that a graveyard, not a suicide. And yes, I have. When I was very young. Back when that was the thing.
Y'all see how mean he is to me?
I am the meanest person in the world. Like you guys thought I was the cleverest girl in school, I'm also the meanest girl in school. Not true. I don't think I'm that mean normally. But Erin's a special case.
Wow. We're probably gonna end this pretty
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. My voice is starting to kill me.
Yeah, so Jake, why do you hate me apparently? Hey, wait. I was a cheerleader. I take offense to that.
She was a cheerleader. She used to pick up girls alone. That's where she learned all her tricks to pick up chicks. I mean, just listen to her.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay, whatever.
I'm going back to this one. This picture.
I have no idea because I'm not looking. I'm actually looking at our Skype call. And realizing that we've been in a Skype call for 4 hours and 47 minutes.
See what I've had to put up with for 4 hours and 47 minutes? I don't know how I do it. Well, everything I do for you guys, because I love you guys.
And thus is why he's doing this interview.
Any other questions before I go drink a lot of tea and cough up a lung?
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
They telling you that they love you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm kind of sick, so I can't go on for longer. Did I ever beat Battletoads? No, I didn't. I haven't gone back and done that yet.